When Mary Wells departed Motown in 1964, this talented ballad singer, composer, and violinist was regarded as the female's face of the label. Instead, her brief Motown career was a combination of success and despair. With singles recorded both in her hometown and in Detroit, she was also one of the grittiest with a strong gospel influence that was more akin to Southern soul than the company's No Machine. Many of her songs was left on the shelf when she left the company after producing one wonderful album that had a slew of excellent singles. The excellent singles that she released helped her become a cult figure in the Northern Soul circuit. The centerpiece of today's video is all about Brenda Holloway. Now, if you guys love my videos and love supporting me, then I suggest you become a member of the channel where I will be releasing exclusive videos just for you all. Be sure to get that family tier so you won't miss out on these exclusive perks. Now, before we start, let's be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and push that notification bell to be sure you won't miss out on any more content. Now, without further ado, let's cue that intro. Born in Atascadero, California on June 21st, 1946. She was raised in the Watts neighborhood of Los Angeles. As a kid, she learned how to play the violin, and she began singing in her church choir alongside her younger sister, Patrice. Holloway's first professional recording was at the age of 14 when she backed her 12-year-old sister on a locally released single after singing with the group that became known as The Whispers. Brenda quickly began recording for a variety of Los Angeles labels, and she and her sister also found employment as session vocalists. Holloway has a classical music background, model-like beauty, and a voice of dynamic range and soul depth, all of which convinced Berry Gordy to sign her when she was a 17-year-old superstar. Holloway performed Mary Wells' My God at a Los Angeles DJ convention in 1964, where Berry Gordy so happened to be present. He was so taken away by Holloway's singing that she became his first West Coast artist that he signed. Her debut single, Every Little Bit Hurts, was an R&B hit that also peaked number 12 on the pop charts.
Giving my life away.
This song has been covered by British R&B legends such as Spencer Davis Group and The Small Faces. This song became the title tune for her debut album. Holloway also gained admirers with the Beatles, who offered her an opening slot on their 1965 American tour. Through 1965, she had additional R&B successes including I'll Always Love You, and the Smokey Robinson penned songs When I'm Gone, and Operator. However, Motown canceled a follow-up album that was intended to be titled Hurtin' and Crying, and Holloway began to feel that she was getting the short end of the stick. She continued to fly from her Los Angeles home to Detroit to record, and she began to suspect that the material that she was given was not always high of quality. Perhaps it was due to her remoteness, but she began to focus more on her writing, frequently in collaboration with her sister and some outside assistance. They co-wrote You've Made Me So Very Happy in 1968. Holloway's version was a little R&B success, But when the song was covered by Blood, Sweat, and Tears, it made a massive pop smash that next year. Holloway's second album, The Artistry of Brenda Holloway, was finally released in 1968. But after this album was released, she announced her retirement from the music industry that same year, citing her disillusionment with Motown and her fears of being drawn into the stereotypical lifestyle, which contradicted her still deep religious convictions. After leaving Motown, Holloway she began to find work as a background singer for Joe Cocker and Barry White, among other artists. She eventually married a preacher and they had 3 kids together, before she returned to music in 1980 with the religious album Brand New. Holloway albums remained successful in the Northern Soul movement, and in 1987 she flew to the UK to record a number of Motown Styles tracks for her producer and Levine's Motor City label. In 1995, inspired by the passing of Mary Wells, she decided to resume to live concerts in the Los Angeles region, sometimes with fellow soul veteran Brenton Wood. She will also perform time to time in the United Kingdom, and in 1999, she signed with the newly restructured Vote label to record It's a Woman's World, which adopted more of an urban style. Her last album, titled My Love Is Your Love, was released in 2003. Vivian Green portrayed Holloway in a cameo appearance on the TV show American Dreams in 2003, singing Every Little Bit Hurts, and Alicia Keys most notably sang that same song for her 2005 Unplugged special. Holloway sang a duet with Cliff Richards for his Socialicious album in 2011, but she did not join Richard on his accompanied concert tour in the United Kingdom. In 1999, Holloway received the prestigious Pioneer Award from the Rhythm and Blues Foundation. In 2018, she received her flowers when she was inducted into the National Rhythm and Blues Hall of Fame. Now, before we go, I have a question for you all. What is your favorite song from Brenda Holloway?